Can you solve for x in the square root of 48 divided by 3 to the power of x equal to 36? Try this, pause this video a little, get your solution, and then watch this video to the end in order to find if your solution corresponds with what you're going to find at the end of this video. If it does, bravo. Let's get started. To solve this solution, this question, all we simply need to do is to look for ways through which we can simplify the square root. The square root is just the biggest obstacle in this question. So let's simplify the square root. To simplify the square root, let's analyze the square root of 48. If we analyze the square root of 48, 2 can go in 48 to give us 24, right? 48 divided by 2 will give us 24, and then 2 can still go in 24 to give us 12, right? 12 divided by 2 will give us 6, right? And then 6 divided by 2 will give us 3, and then we'll be left with what? With 3. So we can have all of these multiplying to give us what? 48. So what does that tell us? We can simply simplify 48. So if we simplify 48, we're going to have the total square root of 2 multiplying 2 multiplying 2 multiplying 2 multiplying 3, and all these will be divided by 3 to the power of x, and this will be equal to 36. Great. Now recall that we are searching for the value of x. Now what do we do from here? I'm simply going to simplify this. If I simplify this, I'm going to tie up these two and tie up these two, and that simply is going to give me the square root of 2 square, right, multiplied by the square root of 2 square multiplied by the square root of 3, and all these will be divided by 3 to the power of x equal to 36. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be heading to simplifying this expression. From that expression, you can see that square can clear the square root and square can clear the square root, and then we'll be left with 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by the square root of 3 divided by 3 to the power of x, and this will be equal to 36. Great. So what do we do from here? We're going to simplify this, and this will give us 2 times 2 will give us 4 multiplied by the square root of 3, and all of these will be divided by 3 to the power of x equal to 36. So what do we do? I'm simply going to cross multiply. If I cross multiply, what this is simply going to do is to divide this other side by what? By 36. That way I can simplify. If I divide here by 36 and then 3 to the power of 2, x will come over to the right hand side. That way I can simply simplify this. 4 here will give me 1. 4 can go in 36 to give me 9. Great. So this is going to give me the square root of 3 divided by 9, and this will be equal to 3 to the power of x. Now can you see what I'm saying? With this value now, I can simply take everything to a common base, that is base 3. So this is going to give me, recall that from this expression, we have the square root of a can simply be equal to a to the power of 1 divided by 2, right? And 9 can simply be equal to 3 to the power of 2. So I will have that expression to now give me 3 to the power of 1 divided by 2 divided by 3 to the power of 2, and this will be equal to 3 to the power of x. Taking everything to a common base, I'll have that expression. According to the division law of indices, this whole expression will now give me 3 to the power of 1 divided by 2 minus 2, right? Law of indices equal to 3 to the power of s, right? If you simplify this, we are going to have 3 to the power of, right? That is going to give me a common base, and this will give me 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1, right? Minus 2 divided by 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4, and this will be equal to 3 to the power of x. Now, what do we do here? We're going to have 3 to the power of negative 1 minus 3 is negative 3 divided by 2, and this will be equal to 3 to the power of x. Recall a law of indices that if I have the expression a to the power of x equal to a to the power of y, then my x can be equal to y as long as my a is not equal to negative 1, 0, or 1, right? So if we have that expression, having this common base, then the value of the expression will be negative 3 divided by 2 equal to x. So the value of our x from that expression, the value of my s will now be equal to, if I cross multiply, I'll have the value of my x to be equal to 2 multiplied by x equal to negative 3. Dividing both sides by 2 and divide here by 2, I'll have 2 clearing 2, and then the value of my x will be equal to negative 3 divided by 2, and that is the solution to that expression given to us there. So you see, this is the solution. Now look at the solution, compare it with what you have, and see if your solution is actually correct. If it is, bravo. And now you did enjoy watching this math solution, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified math content. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.